Hello everybody and welcome to the final day of the Gizmos and Gadgets NA Regional Finals.
Yeah, this is so tough for Milk. Guubums is able to get a bunch of upgrades. The Silco 2, the Victor 2, the Jace 2 to accompany his Aurelia 2 and Silver 2. Guubums has played an immaculate game of TFT. This is not the line many people would have taken, but he's able to get to level 9 and cap out his board with these 2-star legendaries. Milk adjusting with Jace in the front line. I really like this adjustment. It was enforced in the last fight, which means that it's not able to get out that gate in very early in time, so better just have more front line if he can see if it stalls. Let's see if that makes the difference.
All right, and once more, utilizing the Socialite Hex, Guubums has been unstoppable before. All of his 2-star carries are wreaking havoc, and I don't know if Milk has enough to be able to get through because there's still 3 carries alive. The Chaos Rays doesn't finish the Silver, though. Milk going for it. It is not successful, and Guubums able to clutch out a Game 1 victory, picking right where he left off yesterday.
Not huge game-changing items for either, although I guess you could put the Gunblade on the Jinx maybe for a little bit of extra shit. Oh, it's a 2. What do you choose?
Both.
Yeah, you do. That's right. I saw the extra Jinx on the bench, and I didn't know he had the Jinx 2 already on the board. I had to check. He does. Looks in
2-star
pretty good
Jace
shape.
Gets the Jinx to have now an RFC and gets to scrap a cloak at this point.
Yeah.
Wow. Souless, I think, may have this one.
Yeah, we'll find out on board with Souless now as he tries to win this game. Get himself 10 points here. All right. Does find that a little bit. The Aurelia's getting to the back line. She kind of dove into the middle, though. Little bit scary positioning, but it's looking pretty good for Souless. It will be. And Souless able to take game 2.
So we have our top 2 secured. It is Goose, who's been playing in the middle of the pack all day trying to get his first top 1, and it is Milk. Milk has been the Cinderella so far today. He has been the bridesmaid, but not the bride. Back-to-back second places for Milk. What does he need to do in order to turn this into his first place of the day?
I mean, there's just couple of different really high impact threats. There's that Jin in the corner. There's also the Silco. If you can find a way to get the front line, maybe. The one on D5 trying to catch one of the carries, but Goose has switched it out and it's just for Nada. So now we get to fight with all carries into the fight. Milk is trying to make the big comeback from 9 HP when it looked bleak, when he was looking like he's going to go bot 2. Can he find a way to close it out? Irelia's down, which means that's all up to Sivir, and I don't think it's enough. Milk tries once again, but it is not enough. Another second place for Delicious Milk, and Liquid's Goose will be taking Lobby 3 with a victory. Milk probably is happy in the big picture of things, but knowing him, he's probably frustrated himself for not being able to close out these games, because the difference between not 1, not 2, but 3 second places is 6 points. That's a lot when you think about your chances of qualifying and guaranteeing it versus being a little bit uncomfortable because people are catching your back. A great lead for Milk, but you have to imagine that he is also a little bit frustrated with himself right now.
Follow the compass in their heart.
And Ramblinnn has strong mental. I feel like nothing on the planet could bother Ramblinnn. It's like that scene in Dumb and Dumber where he just starts, where he says, "You want to hear the most annoying noise in the world?" And he just starts screeching. I feel like Ramblinnn could listen to that for 12 hours and still play TFT fine. It's just nothing's going to bother him. I feel like if it comes down to that spot and in that result, that's one of the things that you absolutely can count on Ramblinnn not being affected by. Is just he's going to have his head in it 100%.
Time to start some trouble.
I love a challenge. Topple their forces. Something neat chillin'.
Meanwhile, let's take a look at Milk, who has a very early Draven. Wow, okay. We take those.
Yeah, back foot as well. Last Whisper equipped. A Warmog on your Leona. This is looking like a great way to turn this around. Now, Milk has just been so fantastic at playing from behind. 3 second-place finishes so far today.
Yeah.
And to note, they were still disappointed by their performance in the previous game. They were mentioning it in their chat how disappointed they were about their play in a game they got second place in the NA regional final lobby. How much more can you demand from yourself?
We both know, though, that you have those games where it's like a second place feels worse than an eighth when you feel like you could win it and you feel like you messed something up and you got a second because of that. Like, that's almost more tilt-inducing sometimes than a bot 4. So I feel it. I feel Milk there. But he's doing his best set 3 worlds mismatched socks impression by getting all second places here. We'll see if he can transfer that into a first or something. But hey, if he just gets seconds for the rest of the day, he's going to worlds. So it's not a bad way to start. Can't be too disappointed.
And Ascension offered. Ascension does play really well, I think, to the Draven aspect of it, but Disintegrator does as well. The Featherweights, I think, is out of the equation for Milk. Oh boy.
Nice. Yeah, we definitely the IE going on the Gangplank is pretty nice.
Yeah, the Socialite is in the front row on the second hex in that spot. Is that worth it?
I think so. I think if you do this and you flank it with tanky champions, that way GP isn't going to get surrounded there. He's going to at least get a cast off or two. It gets more dangerous as the game goes on if you don't 3-star him, but I think right now you're going to be pretty fine with that.
Up against Milk, who went to 7.
And the Draven does start hitting it right away.
That's not what you want.
No.
Gangplank getting in a nice kill there, at least, though.
You got
we'll
2.
take the gold.
Yeah. 2 kills, 1 gold for the Gangplank. Not too bad. Looks like it's going to be a loss here. I would imagine. Yeah,
wait a second.
Yeah, he'll just let the Draven will finish it. Yep.
Hey, that's the primary loss there, though. It feels like Robin's been bouncing back and forth on the win-loss, win-loss.
Get paid and get out.
Find me greater foes.
I will protect you. Quick feet, quick trigger. We go.
This is my calling.
rally to me.
And going on to Robin's side here now, he's sitting at 54 on a 2-loss streak, so looking to pick that up a bit. But Milk has gotten a much stronger front line with that Leona 2, and has a Zeri in play with Thieves' Glove as well. That is a lot of damage that Milk has put together in a very short duration.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, without the Zeri, this might have gone Robin Song's way. With the Zeri, goes pretty easily in the direction of Milk there.
Milk at 64 with a win streak. And so this is what we're looking at in the lobby. It pretty much just goes downhill in a pretty even fashion from top to bottom right now. Iniko having a fantastic spot so far, and Iniko needs some really big finishes as we move into these last 3 games.
Liquid Robin wants to get back to Worlds, no doubt about that. So does DQA, but I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I know anyone that wants it more than Milk. Like, remember, Milk took 3rd at Worlds in set 5. He was so close. He played out of his mind and just couldn't quite get it done. I feel like he's gone Super Saiyan today in the games we've seen today. You know, second, super consistent, really high results, raging at himself for 2nd place. Like, this guy's in the zone. He's in the Milk zone.
A lot to think about here as well. If this board changes, how does it change and why does it change? The Braum gets offered. I feel like it's a temporary on the Tom Kenshin play. Another Zeri gets offered. Another Draven gets offered. And now Milk is going to have to make a big choice. And there goes the Aurelias. And so I think that Milk has made the commitment now. A pair of Zeris, pair of Dravens. It's time to go Debonair.
Yep, I totally agree. He's going to lose this round, it looks like. Unless Draven can... Maybe? Draven? Draven? Oh, super close. He did take a little bit of a loss there, but in the end, you know, I think you're going to be pretty confident that once you 2-star your 4 cost, your 5 cost, you're going to be in pretty good shape. What? What? Okay. 5. He's in pretty good shape now. Whoa. That just happened. All right.
All right.
All right.
The rest of the lobby, I think, could be in trouble here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the universe wants Delicious Milk to go to Worlds.
Again.
Yep. 3rd place, not good enough in Reckoning. It's time to go back in Gizmos and Gadgets. Now, there's still a lot of game to go, right? But that was an amazing shop. Really can't ask for anything more there.
Ramblinnn, this is not what Ramblinnn wanted to see either. Ramblinnn is sitting still at level 7 here, and I think that he has come to the conclusion, you know what, I just need to scrap together as much as I can here. The Victor buying some time by killing some of these units, but Ramblinnn taking a massive hit here, down to 5, Guubums down to 3, DQA has picked up a pair of wins in a row here. But that style of win, granted, I think this may have been against the weakest board in the lobby right now, but Milk, I think, is in a fantastic position to find themselves in a spot to strike at that 1st place finish.
I mean, you look at the top of the standings right now, it's like Milk and Goose, like, what is this? Like, set 2, set 3? What year am I watching right now? This is really like, you know, they heard everyone talking about this new generation of TFT pros that's coming up, and they're like, nah, we're going to show you're still the best, you know?
I'm kind of surprised this board from Guubums hasn't been able to pick up more wins here. You know, Recombobulator definitely is not a combat augment. It's a tempo boost that you get, as well as the salvage bin they have. All tempo here, but it's just kind of surprising this Kai'Sa has not been able to secure more. Going up against Milk right now, and we know that Milk's one of the strongest in the lobbies. Is this the end of the run for Guubums here in Game 4?
If Kai'Sa gets a second cast, is that enough?
Woo!
Oh my gosh, it is. That Kai'Sa, we're going a couple patches back for this Kai'Sa build here, but it is working so far.
Out in 7th and 8th, respectively.
Wow.
This lobby is so close when you look at these games. It feels like every single one of these games has just been ultra close from this point.
I'm always ready.
Robin taking a 6th place, and so Robin Song's again a player that really couldn't afford to take a whole lot of more bot 4 finishes, but yet that is another one. Guubums, another bot 4 finish for him as well. I mean, yeah, it's a 5th, but still not great. Guubums still struggling a little bit here today.
Yeah, needs to have some strong finishes in Game 5 and Game 6. Is just sitting right outside the cusp of being in that top spot right now. And our top 4 in this one, Iniko, Milk, Souless, and Goose.
I've outdone myself this time. I have my orders.
Let's look at Milk Spot. His board is looking insane.
Yeah, out of curiosity, why are we watching Milk when the best player in the tournament, Souless, is still alive?
True.
Souless is alive.
I picked it because it was the easiest to load.
Let's just look at this Milk board, though. He has a VIP Leona with Bramble, Decoy Warmogs, IELW QSS Draven, Zeri 2 TG, like 4 Bodyguard. This board is insane.
Yeah,
and he still
cool to see the VIP Leona.
And he still has 60 gold, going 9.
Yeah, he top wins this game like 95% of the time.
Oh my god.
It will be hilarious. And I admit there's a part of me that wants this to happen where he literally just goes second every game.
Oh yeah, that'd be lit.
Have we seen anyone that is capable of capping out high enough to beat the board that Milk is going to build here?
I don't think so.
Not with the 60 gold in the tank.
It might be 100%
no way.
top one, because then what we just look at for Nico, no shot.
Yeah.
Goose is stuck at level 8 playing. It's basically like running it back. He has double Zeeks and then he has 3-item Gen.
Yeah, it's over. Like, Milk even has the option, like he could sack 2 more, and he has infinite gold.
This is completely over, and Souless is in a capped out striker board, so everyone's just playing for top 2, and he 100% is top 1.
I mean, at that point, with a 2-2-2-1 start, I think Milk literally just locked his spot to Worlds.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
People clap.
Wow, that phony frontline soaked so many hits from the Orianna, and that is actually going to be it for Souless in this game, out in 4th place. Goose down to 1 HP, but manages to survive to a top 3. So again, Milk and Goose in our top 3.
And Milk looking like they are back for a vengeance after a what they considered a disappointing second place finish in the previous game. 81 gold on level 8, on the hot win streak, has a great board. You just can't get much better than this.
Yeah. And we should also add real quick, too, Inikoiniko, having the first great game for him today, ended up, what, 6th, 7th, 6th in his last 3 games. So if he can finish out strong, maybe a chance of getting through, but he has to finish out very strong.
Goose. Kha'Zix gets wiped out. That's no damage left for Iniko's side. Iniko taking a big hit here.
Yeah.
Well,
5.
Milk also gets to go up to 9 in this spot.
Ah, you're right.
So that is a major difference right now.
Where is... That's a Galio too. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Debonair Galio. It's still... It's for Debonair, you know, but... it is still... Galio at least gets a little bit of stats that way. And it's a Galio too, alright? It's a Galio too.
This board is stacked.
It's
How
definitely
do you
not
beat
bad.
this?
Well, you know, the thing is this is VIP Leona, too. This is something, a VIP you don't see quite as often, but it is going to give you a ton of frontline sustainability.
It just feels like you're tickling the front line from Milk's side at this point. Iniko is going to take a massive hit here. And Goose...
I think he's dead.
Sitting at 1 health.
Double kill?
Is this a double kill?
No, not quite.
It's a double kill.
It is. Ah, the delayed damage came through, and Milk, he finally did it. He finally did it. Turned the seconds into a first. 2-2-2-1. Vindication, redemption for Milk as he finally gets the first place he was looking for all day.
Oh, wow! I believe that Guubums is now also tied with Goose at second, but nothing can ever come close to the 41 points that Milk has put forth, which means that we have our North American regional winner in Milk. He's at 41. The second highest closest is 29, and you can only get 10 points for a victory. What an incredible day for Delicious Milk. Jeffrey! Congratulations on winning North American Regionals. I can't wait to see you dominate in Worlds, and we're going to run it back. Third is not enough. We're coming for that crown. Let's go, North America, baby!
As promised, we've got Milk on the line as our winner and new champion for the NA Regional Finals. Milk, first of all, congratulations on your incredible performance over these past 3 days. And you're going to the World Championships. Are you excited to get another shot?
I'm excited and also a little sad because I was planning on going on vacation. So
oh, that's too bad, man.
I was planning to go to like
really
Disneyland or Soju or something next week, but then somehow I just qualified. So, but I'm excited to go to Worlds again. I'll try my best.
He's gonna have to build his lightsaber on his own now, I guess. Yep. All right. Well, I'll jump in here. Milk, you took third at last Worlds. You came close. You gonna take home the crown this time?
If I high roll as much as I did today. Okay, like my games today, I high rolled so much that I should not. I should like my first 5 games, the minimum placement I should have had for all of them were second, and most of them should have first. Like if any player had my spot, they would probably win 1-1-1-1-1, 2-2.
1-1-1-1.
Yeah, but
okay,
I just high rolled all day.
It was solid play too. Solid play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit, Milk. Like there were plenty of times that we were talking about Admirable. I think you were even noting this as well. Like Zephyrs, Milk. They're just, you and Zephyrs go hand in hand, being able to like put them onto the right targets. How do you know to use items like that so well?
It's because when you're a rat, just pray hits. You know, Zephyr rat.
Wise words. There you go.
I do feel like there has to be a certain point at which like the luck is not the factor anymore, because this has just been a consistent performance.
I literally pulled
so
like
long.
Robin level high roll today, but I just didn't have the scores like match it up because, but
not quite
like,
Robin
like,
level. Yeah, he wasn't first, but you know.
No. The thing is, I'm saying I high rolled, but I played like worse than I should have. So like I should have gone 4 1s and then 2-2.
All right.
Is what I'm
so
saying.
what was take us through the little things then that caused the seconds instead of the firsts. What were those moments?
I feel like I was playing at like 50% there, like 50% I know I can play at. Like I'm not really there. I think I think I haven't focused like really hard in TFT for like the past 6 months. So it's like these 3 days were like first time like I've been like seriously trying, and I feel like a little off because I just haven't like usually I'm like I know like how to position, but today and like how to like change my board, but today I was just like it was just so bad. Yeah.
All right.
So bad that you locked it up in 5 games. All right, so let's focus on some of the moments ideas then. What for you over the course of this weekend do you feel like was the most surprising moment that cropped up for you?
New battle, I guess. Oh wait, do you mean like people or?
Anything. This is your choice.
Oh, I thought new battle was probably like really good going in. I also thought like I literally thought I was just gonna get day 1. I didn't feel confident a single day going in. I don't know, but I just hit like all my shops. Also, today like a lot of the silver players got knocked out, so it was like I just got like lobby luck that they got knocked out. So there's like a little bit less silvers. But yeah.
This is the thing I like the most about you, Milk, actually, is that like you are apparently never satisfied with how you played in a given day, like which is great because the people that usually talk that way are usually some of the best players who have like the best attitudes towards improvement. So I mean honestly, like this gives me NA hope, and like I am someone who has not had much hope in NA in Riot associated esports over the years. So you've done a thing few others have been able to do. So my question to you then is unless you want to respond.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so I was going to ask then, as far as the world's prep, like, how do you approach it? Because, you know, you said you didn't prep a lot coming to this. Does that mean you're going to step it up a lot? Or do you feel like you play better when you give yourself kind of a chance to break? You can come and do it fresh. You can kind of look at it without the bias of recent, like, grinding. Like, how would you approach that?
Oh, it's really hard to prep because, like, 90% of ladders going to quit right after regionals. So, like, you're getting really bad practice. All my friends I talk to won't talk to me if I talk to them about TFT anymore. Whereas like China, the region's not until like April 20th I think, or April 14th, something like that. Like a week before Worlds. So like I'll probably just watch their regionals to see what the meta is because like our solo queue is gonna be like really bad. So it's really hard to practice. It's like usually the problem. Because it's a month apart and most people just like take a long break.
Are you going to try to gather sort of a group of in-house players to help you train? Do you think you can kind of drum up some community support for that?
Yeah, if I ask my friends that after regionals, after they just lost, they're going to block me on Discord.
Not right now. I'm saying give them the weekend or something.
No, right immediately. I'm going to go message them for you.
Even a week.
That's fair.
Or 2.
Where's that NA pride, other NA players? Come on.
Milk, congratulations again on the weekend. You did a phenomenal job. Whether you say you high rolled or you did have some room for improvement, I know we're all wishing you the best of luck at the World Championships. Before we let you go, are there any shout outs you'd like to make?
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna shout out like all my friends because all my friends were super supportive and like they all helped me a lot. Like even like Soju, like even though he lost, he stayed up until like 6 a.m. last night. Like helping me think about TFT. Also like shout out to like Becca being like super supportive and everything, and like also giving me like tips on TFT. Also like Kyun, you know, he quit the game. He still like talks to me about TFT. Also shout out to like Frodan. I bought him like every single day about TFT stuff. You know, he's a caster. And also shout out to a lot of other people that I didn't mention, I guess, that also like I talked to about TFT. Also I guess shout out to Socks, who saw comp. I literally yoinked his comp, stole it, and yeah. I probably missed a couple people, but shout out to everyone that like. Also shout out to my stream that like even though you watch me, even though I don't talk or say anything, they're all like super supportive. And shout out to. I'll shout out to Pork Dog for letting me high roll.
Big thanks.
Well, that's great. Milk, thank you once again for joining us on the broadcast, and best of luck for the World Championships.
Yeah, thank you. Hope I don't go third.
Honestly, interview.
luck, dude.
Honestly, that was a good interview. Yeah, that was totally fine. That was a good interview.
I love it. Oh, I love
I
it.
thought his shout-outs were really sincere.
That's just Milk.
I think if anything, his shout-outs show the legitimacy. Like I was up with my son in the middle of the night and I saw Rated Soju and Milk in the Discord studying.
I am down to grind some solo queue, fucking get rank 1, and then help my boy Milk win Worlds. Fuck it.